Hello guys and welcome to Universal Worship Network. My name is Pascal and I am your host. Now, on Universal Worship Network, we're in the street and we're talking about the act of kindness today. The question here is very simple. What has been the kindest thing someone has actually done for you? You want to tell me about it? Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to different people about the subject matter. Stick around. It's Universal Worship Network. Welcome back, guys. It's still Universal Worship Network. Pascal is here. What's your name?
Temitayo.
My name is Tony.
Glory.
My name is Michael Kodia.
The question here is, what has been the kindest thing someone has done for you?
Well, to me, I think kindness is when somebody is generous, right?
Yes.
So the kindest thing somebody has ever done for me is when somebody paid my bills for my operation at the dime minutes then.
What operation was that?
Appendix. So it was when my uncle helped me. Like I didn't even nobody expected it, but God just did it. Sha.
When I was in university, so I guess when I was like 100 level or 200 level, so from our hostel to school is kind of far, but not that far. But basically, I don't like to trek. So there was one of my guy that time. He just looked at me, was like, "Guy, waiting up." I was like, "Oh boy, I did broke and I don't fit trek go hostel." I was like, "Ah, how about now? Yeah, now." Then he gave me money to enter bike. And funny aspect is he even trekked to the hostel, but I entered the bike, but
You trekked to the hostel, but you...
for me, I entered bike. I was like, I'm not sure I can remember that thing, but I can never forget it in my life. His name is Ore, so I can never
Where's Ore
forget
now?
it in my life. I don't know, but he should be in Lagos. But I have his number. We talk once, but I don't know if you just forget that thing for my life.
That was the day I went out, so I was a bit stranded. The money on me then was not enough, so I didn't know what to do, and my phone was off. So I was like, and this would be my first time like to ask someone. I'm not that kind of person that used to ask, so I was forcefully to ask from someone. So like, I didn't even believe it was even a guy. Then he gave me the money. I was very surprised, and that was my first time.
Telling me about Jesus Christ.
When was that?
That was in 1989.
Who was this person?
I don't know him now, but his name used to be Muyiwa Joseph.
Okay, the kindest thing someone has done for me would be when I was doing A level back in Ilorin, and I was very, very sick. So I was at the hospital for like weeks and I was not getting better. So I needed to go home and I don't know anyone. So there was my roommate then, Manuela. So yeah, she followed me from Ilorin back to Lagos, I was very, very sick, took care of me inside the bus, made sure that I was okay. And even when we got back to Lagos and my parents were like, "Oh, let's pay for your transportation," she was like, "It's very fine." And this is somebody that we were not so very close. We're not best of friends, but and I appreciated it.
So what has been the kindest thing you've done for someone as well?
I don't count kindness. I cannot remember. There are a lot of things I've done. So
The kindest thing I think I've done to someone is accommodating the person to my place. But at times, being kind can also, like when you are kind to people, I don't think somebody used to get it back at times because they will end up backstabbing you. That's what I feel. So I don't think I want to be kind anymore.
Yesterday, my last card, I gave it to someone that was in need of it, bitterly. So I had to just do it.
Oh, it's the same telling people about Jesus Christ.
Kindness.
Yes. His death, resurrection, and his coming back. And the salvation he has given to mankind. And without him, every other thing is vanity.
The kindest thing that I have done for somebody, I don't know, a lot. I remember when we were doing IT internship so a lot of people were looking for placement. Then in my own where I got, they were looking for interns too, so I had to like bring in some of my course mates. I feel like that counts.
That's good. Thank you so much. And of course, it's been an amazing time here on the Universal Worship Network. My name is Pascal, and until next time, make sure you keep believing in kindness, because kindness and love are the greatest of them all. Have a great time.